Alright, so let me just get straight to the point. Because this is on a feeling tip. I know how you women love men and they feelings. So on the feeling tip, I'm gonna put it this straight like this. Motherhood is not a job. It is not a job. You're not getting paid like as if you went to a real job and get taxes taken out at the end of the year type of job. No. Motherhood is a responsibility. Okay? It's a responsibility. And let's be clear to some of you women. If you truly didn't want or don't want that, maybe you should have kept your legs closed to who the person who you let twink that cootie cat, okay? Period. Or how about maybe you should have told that guy who claimed they loved you or sweet talked you out of your panties to wrap that bitch up. Excuse my language, because in most of my videos I don't cuss. I don't think. I ain't got many. Okay, keep your legs closed. Tell me to wrap it up. Like I used to tell my younger sister this a long time ago. If that man truly loved you, if you told him, I want to wait, or you need to have protection on, and he tells you, oh baby girl, I want to feel that, he don't love you. He don't love you enough to try to convince you to let him go inside of you raw. Then you make a baby, and now you crying over this nigga, and you making the next man feel less than what the fuck he is, or you putting down the children. The children did not ask to be here. They're a blessing from God and solidifying the bond between two people, man and woman, not to benefit you at all. So, quit screaming out here talking about it's hard being a mother and motherhood and it's a full-time job to do. No, it's not. No, it's not. I stayed with someone for 8 years. Guess what? I was the mother and the father because I did 90% of everything. I went to work, did 12 hours, I came home, and I took care of the child. I picked the child up from school. So from the time the child got dropped off from school to the time that I had to pick him up, that person didn't do a dang thing. But they talking, oh, it's so hard. So the women, my mother didn't even do it. She dropped us off to family. And even then, she didn't say motherhood was a job because she knew what a real job was. She knew motherhood was a responsibility. So technically, she did not want the responsibility. But she understood. She understood the consequences when she opened her legs and let some man go up inside her raw. Most of you women don't do that. So to end this video on that, I'm gonna go back. The topic of the day is motherhood is not a job. Y'all can go ahead and scroll this mug to someone else and they're going to tweak it. Y'all can talk about it all you want. You can dissect it. You can talk about how whatever. I don't care. I tell you in the beginning of it, I'm talking to you off of a feeling, not off of a feeling and a fact. Feeling and a fact. Not no statistics. My feelings and a fact, because the fact is that I lived through this 3 times in my entire lifetime. Okay, and I always said motherhood is never a job. It's a responsibility. It's your responsibility to take care of a child that you brought into this world. Because you could have, like they say, you could have unalived it, or you could have carried it for 9 months and gave it up for an adoption. You could have easily took the easy way out. But since you decided that you wanted to keep the child, then you understood it was going to be a responsibility and not a job. Or unless you're talking about women who get child support, it's still not going to make it a job. That man has to go get a job so that he could pay child support, so he could help you take care of The child, y'all child, does not nothing in there says it's a job for you. You just can't take the pressure. Period. And I've done it, and after a while, it just became too much of a burden because of outstanding other situations, and I ain't gonna get into that. So yeah, like I said, motherhood is not a job; it's a responsibility.